Hello everybody. So the basic thing I want to talk about next then is attacking our opponent with broadsword and buckler sorts of approaches. And the basic complication that we automatically run into is that the presence of the buckler makes a simple attack much less likely to succeed. Not that it can never succeed, it's just less likely. And so doing a feint attack is going to be much more likely to succeed. And so I'm going to show some feint attacks here. Other videos will look at things like counter-attack actions, and parry riposte, and closing actions. Those are the other three topics I'm thinking about considering. So I'm going to have Mika join me here for this video, and I'm going to talk about this. So the basic idea, of course, again, to review, is that if I just throw a simple attack, it's so very easy for my opponent to defend a lot of area here that the simple attack is less likely to succeed. So I want to do something like a feint attack. And there's also sort of one of the things that I think is different from broadsword sources relative to the way I see a lot of sword and buckler fonts, without commenting on particular systems' actual intentions, is that I'm going to fight shallower and more conservatively than I see a lot of sword and buckler fights, because I think that's more consistent with the majority of our broadsword sources. And so my basic first thought is to throw a 1-3 combo. So I throw one, they're covering their hand there with the buckler, and so I'm going to come up here like this. So 1, 3. And I, of course, need to throw this 3 in such a way that I'm ready to defend against them throwing a 2 right back at me. So that sort of action there. So this guard can be adjusted, this response on the part of the other fighter can be adjusted in such ways to make the 1-3 a lot more difficult. They're putting a different sort of spacing between their hands with the sword and buckler, getting low enough for that 3 to still get to their arms. So go ahead and come to that second guard position we talked about here. Getting to a position where I can get that 3 and not miss here and still actually clip this, harder. It's a lot harder. It's enough harder that I'm going to try something different. And so what I'm going to try instead is 1 and then here and throw a 4. So again, that's 1, 4. The nice thing about the 1-4 combo, additionally, is that it more readily puts me into a position to be defending against their obvious counteraction, because their direct counteraction is going to be into my hanging parry that I've already formed from the edge position of wake up 4. The last action I want to look at for this video is a hanging guard action. So if I throw something and they come to a higher hanging sort of guard, like this, I'm going to throw to their exposed forearm here with like a cut 2 or a cut 6, depending on their positioning here, as opposed to the 1. And again, I could still throw a 3 or a 4 against this position here, but I would need to get deeper. That's exposing myself to more risk, and that's contrary to the sort of strategy I think is indicated for this fight. Mika, did you have anything you wanted to add?
No.
All right, cool. So, as always, the point of this is to generate discussion and comments and feedback, so I would look forward to hearing those sorts of things from folks. Thank you very much. Bye.